Hello everyone? This is Scrap Lady. Are we good over there? We're double recording because I had an issue the first time I recorded this whole wonderful video and it stopped in the middle. So we're recording with the video camera there and this here. Okay. So let me start over. Hola from Mexico. This is week 1 plus 1 day. So this is Sunday. We got here a week ago Saturday. The first part of our first week was not really good. I'm gonna get this dress fixed. Just sit here properly. Anyways. So I'm gonna be looking up and kind of looking, so I'm here. Let's sit back in the chair. So the first week was a little rough, the first few days. I had some issues with my knee. I got a Synvisc shot just before I got here, and I think I had some kind of reaction to it. My thigh and my calf was extremely swollen. I had so much pain I could not lift my leg into the bed. And that lasted for like 2 days. I didn't sleep. It was horrible. But then I woke up and everything was gone. Minimal pain, obviously if I overdo it, minimal pain, nothing to complain about. And then, for some reason, I have this friend from New Hampshire, and she wasn't invited, She just wasn't invited, but she decided to come. I haven't seen this friend for probably, 3 to 4 months. I don't even know, I'm 52 years old. So, I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. I don't really keep track, to tell you the truth. Because, when you don't want to see a friend, you don't want to see a friend. And if you don't see them, you're like, okay, whatever, yippee. Yeah. We're flying in, and I'm realizing the friend is like, I'm like, really? Really now? You have to follow me to Mexico. For any of you who don't have a clue what I'm talking about, it's really okay. It's really, really okay. Whatever. Okay? So, whatever. I deal with that for a few days, and you're out of here. That's it. You get your own freaking place. I'm done with you. Okay? Bye. But, after 3 months, they bug you. You know what I mean. Okay, anyways, done with that conversation. Whew. So, Sunday, we got here Saturday. Sunday night, we decided to go grocery shopping. And we take the autobus. Whatever, the bus, okay? To Walmart. We've been here before, so we're very familiar. So we go to Walmart, the Super Walmart. They're open 24 hours a day. We go there and we buy like 3,300 pesos worth of groceries, which is like $295 for 2 weeks. We buy alcohol, shampoo, because the resort doesn't have shampoo. It's not like a first class resort. We're very happy with it, but it's okay. So we buy shampoo and we buy lots and lots of alcohol and lots of mixers and lots of, we buy everything we need to cook for 2 weeks. The Walmarts down here, they have these phenomenal bakeries. You go in there and they give, you pick up a pizza tray and tongs. And you walk around, everything's all open. You walk around and you grab all this stuff. Oh my God. The pastries and the breads, phenomenal. So anyways, and cheap, whoa, so cheap. So anyways, so we buy all our groceries. Well,
H-story room.
You can't, get out of Walmart without being, hey lady, hey lady. You can't get anywhere in Mexico without having someone, hey lady, hey lady, hey lady, hey senor, hey senorita. So anyways, so this really cute Mexican guy, he comes to me, yeah, and of course he wants us to do a timeshare thing. So, sorry, I just ate dinner. It's really good. He offers us $100 American cash, a bottle of tequila, and a bottle of Kahlua, and 2 t-shirts. I said, do you have our size on the t-shirts? Why do I ask about the t-shirts when I'm getting $100 US cash and a bottle of tequila and a bottle of Kahlua? Why am I asking about the t-shirt size? Okay, yeah, we have your size, Okay, so, anyways, so he says, you come tomorrow, I pick you up at your, I pick you up at the bus stop. Don't tell your people. Don't tell the people at your resort. Sorry, I have to fix my truck. Don't tell the people at your resort. Don't tell them. It's a big secret. Okay, because, they know if they want us to do a presentation here, we're like, no way. So, so of course, where are you going? So we go to the bus stop and we waited. 15 minutes late, this guy finally shows up. So he shoves us in a taxi, and so we go off to this place, Villa del Palmar.
Villa del Palmar.
Oh no, Villa del Palmar. Sorry. Margarita number 2. Okay, so anyway, Villa del Palmar. So we get there and they do the whole, whatever, check the thing and all that. So they introduce us to this guy named Scott, the salesman. So they're gonna feed us this luxurious breakfast. It's a breakfast buffet from I don't know where, it's like your typical breakfast buffet. Nothing Mexican about it. Oh well, we get a free breakfast, right? Well, I should have known because Scott, let's see, has a little saliva problem. Jack thinks he has dentures. Never seen this in my life. He's got this white, foamy stuff. I mean, disgusting. I'm sorry. He kept spitting at me. Every time he talked to me, he was spitting. Eggs, spit. Oof. It was awful. So anyways, we eat breakfast, and he's pretty much like a robot, everything is according to the script. Okay? This is what I'm gonna do. Look at this. I'm tired of this.
Da 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 da.
Stop it. Really now? Okay. Okay. So anyways, everything by the script, right? So he takes us on a tour. Jack is not doing well, full of pain. I'm starting to get quite a bit of pain. And everything that he did was if he wouldn't have been spitting at me, I would have said a robot is taking us on this tour. Okay? Whatever. I mean, right down to the stupid jokes. And in my last video that stopped recording, I said about I said, oh, we're at the penthouse suite. And I'm like, oh, who lives up there? Because there was another, suite up there. And he goes, oh, that's the Jefferson suite. For any of you who watched, what was the name of the show?
Spin-off from Archie Bunker.
There was a spin-off from the Archie Bunker
The
show.
Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons. Moving on up to the penthouse in the sky.
To the east side.
To the east side,
Deluxe apartment.
To the deluxe apartment in the sky. Okay. Well, he says that's the Jefferson. Yeah. I was like, what? And Jack's like, whatever. Even that was scripted, okay. Whatever. So we get back, finally. That did not work. Sorry. Okay. So we get back. If I'd stop moving, I'd be okay. We get back to the showroom, the sales room. And at this point, Jack is literally like heat stroke and not doing well. He's got sweat pouring off of his body. He's really and truly not doing well. I'm really concerned, okay? We walk into the building, it's air conditioned. Jack bolts and he finds the first chair available to sit in. Finds a table with a chair and he sits down. He's got his head, his cane like this, his head on his, hands, and he's got sweat pouring off of him. The guy panics. Oh my God, I'm not finished my script. That's why he panics. He's like, no, you gotta come here and see the model and do the computer and touch the screen and da-da-da. I'm like, I'll do it. Can you just let the guy sit down? He's ill. So I look at the stupid model, he touches the screen, and he's all discombobulated at this point because Jack's sitting down and he's not supposed to be sitting down. Oh my God. We get back to the table and there's a freaking medic at the table with Jack. Somebody had called a medic for him because he was horrible. Check his blood pressure. And it's like 140 something over 90 something, okay? Not deathly high, but high. It's not good. It's not good at all. And so the medic spoke Spanish, and he's trying to show the blood pressure cuff to Scott. And Scott's got the book, and he's like, oh, look at the pictures of the videos, and look at the pictures of the different, da da da. And the medic is like, and Scott's like, yeah, okay. Are you okay, Jack? Yeah, okay. So did you see about this? I'm like, can you get the guy some water, please? Oh my God, it was a fiasco. The 90-minute tour was 4 hours. So this guy comes over who's a manager and he sees Jack's condition and he says, listen, show him the numbers, get them out of here. That's what he said. Show him the numbers, get them out of here. No. Okay, he shows us the numbers, draws the boxes, I don't know if you've ever been on one of these presentations, but okay, whatever. $97,000. I'm like, no. He said $79,000. I'm like, no. I told you when I walked in here. My husband has cancer. He's ill. I'm not buying anything. We are not buying anything because we don't know what's going to happen with him. We're not buying anything. We're here for the free stuff. 90 minutes, free, done, buy. Okay? No. Well, I just gotta have my manager comes over. Freaking 4 hours later, right? This guy, Ryan, comes over. And he's like, wow, yeah, you have cancer. What are you gonna do? You just gonna shut down? Is that what you're gonna do? You're just gonna shut down? Or are you gonna live your life? What if he's gone in 6 months? He points to me, he's like, what are you gonna do? Do nothing? At least if you buy this, you're gonna have something. I'm like, really? If my husband dies in 6 months, I'm not gonna wanna use a timeshare and go on a vacation without him. Duh. He mumbled off some things, $15,000. I said, no. He mumbled off some more things. I had no clue what he was saying. $10,000. No, I am not purchasing anything from you. No, up there. In case you're not looking. No, in case we have to use that camera. No. Okay. He goes, fine. Have a great rest of your life. And he walks off. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, we go to the next room. We go to the next room, and Jack's like, oh, I'm gonna die. And now the manager's like, okay, so rate this, rate that, rate this. Rate the manager 8, 9, or 10. I'm like, one, and that's being nice. He's like, really? I said, no. You know, I'm not almost in tears for a reason. Okay, I'm almost in tears. I'm so upset for no reason. Yeah, this guy was so rude. It was awful. It wasn't even acceptable. So, okay, we're gonna get you through. We're gonna get you gifts. Jack sits in the air-conditioned room. I go outside, go to the other building. Everything's everywhere, right? Go to the other building. I don't know, but for some reason they give us 2 bottles of tequila. Mum's the word. 2 bottles of tequila, 1 bottle of Kahlua, and 2 size large t-shirts. I'm like, really? 3 people said that you had the size I wanted. No, larger size, larger size. Really? No. Whatever, take the t-shirts. Get me the heck out of here. So I walk on. You get transportation? Yeah, okay. You're supposed to get transportation. Heaven forbid that if we left any time before they said they were done, we would have been penalized. I'm not recording on this thing. I'm recording on there. So I'm no longer looking on there, I'm looking on there.
Tablet die again?
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, my tablet's not recording, so I'm recording on here. So, heaven forbid, is that still recording? That we say no. At any point, if we would have left prior to when they said they were done, we wouldn't have gotten our compensation. So I have my big bag, I grabbed the 2 bottles, 3 bottles, shove them in my bag, okay, and I'm like, get me out of here now. What?
No more hitting table.
No more hitting
Shaky,
table.
shaky.
Oh, shaky, I hit the table. Okay, I will try to be calm. Sorry. So anyways, so the girl outside says, oh, you can go to the lobby, your transportation will be there. I said, is it far? Yeah, no, it's not far. 3 minute. Yeah, well, 3 minutes for us is 20 minutes, or whatever, okay? Up, down, inside, outside, whatever. We walk to the lobby. I'm carrying this, like, bag of, like, 3 bottles of liquor that, like, oh. And we get there, and we wait a freaking half hour before our ride gets there. We're with 4 couples. 3 of the couples are so angry, like I was. And they're like, how did you get 2 bottles of tequila? I got 1 bottle, a t-shirt, and 50% off. Yes, I would love one of those. And 50% off of Jack's offering me dessert.
What happened that Jack actually offered you that?
I know it was coming. 50% off at some of the at the what do you call Dolphin Plays and at Shellha. I'm like, well, first of all, I don't want to go to those places. If you want to go to those places, 50% off, you still have to pay. It's $70 admission. You still have to pay $70 admission. So, really, you got a bottle of tequila and you still have to pay $70 to go somewhere. I got $100 cash, 2 bottles of tequila, 2 bottles of Kahlua, and, excuse me, 2 t-shirts that don't fit. I really don't care. Okay. And they're like, how did you get all that? They were all pissed. They were all angry. So anyways, done, right? We get home. Of course, our concierge from here says, whoa, where you been? Well, Jack threw me under the bus, basically. He told Lorenzo, wonderful guy, he told him where we went. And he was pissed because they want us to go to their presentation, excuse me, and not to someone else's presentation. Whatever. He didn't actually talk to us for the rest of the week, but yeah, it's fine. So, alright. So, I don't know the days of the week anymore. But anyways, I have to go back to Walmart. Sorry, we have to go at night. We go at night because it's too hot to go during the day. We did some shopping during the day, some souvenir shopping, but it's too hot to go. So, this must have been Friday. And so we went shopping Friday night. We had a few more things. We wanted to get more bakery items, a few more things to pick up at Walmart. Sorry. And so I don't know why, but I apologize for eating, but that was really good. That was rude, but it was really good. So we're in Walmart. I have no idea why this happened, but this guy starts chatting us up. He's with his wife, I assume, or someone, I don't know. And so he says he's usually at the airport. And he said, where are you staying? Do you have RCI? Yes, we have RCI. And he says, how come they didn't catch you at the airport? We said, because we were in wheelchairs and we just nobody talked to us. We just, they whisked us in the wheelchairs and they brought us to our transportation, so nobody touched us. So he said, well, you come look at the Mayan Palace, which we've stayed at before. Beautiful. We already know what it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful resort. And we said we've been there before. And he said, it's okay. And it's a resort that you can only stay at every 5 years. So he said, I'll give you $300 US cash. $300 US cash. So we're like, yeah, okay. He's like, I'll meet you tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be there at 7:30. And he was prompt. So he got in the taxi with us. He showed us that night, and the next day he showed us all his IDs. So we get to the presentation at the Mayan Palace, and they were very accommodating. They got a golf cart for us to go right to the restaurant, so we didn't have to walk. It was awesome. Our representative was Michael. And this was authentic Mexican food, all the food was authentic. It was wonderful. So we had a great breakfast. And he said, listen, he says, you guys have stayed here before. I'm not going to, if you want to look at one of the units, the model units, you can, but you've stayed in a unit, so you know what it looks like. And we said, yeah, we know it's, beautiful. So he said, I'm not going to walk you through that. If you want to, you can. But he said, I'm not going to do it. He said, just give me, we're going to go to the sales office. Just give me 30 minutes of your time. He said, if it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, fine. So he did his normal presentation. Very professional, really, super nice. And so, Jack, being the engineer, is got his eyes closed. The figures are going off in his head. So he starts asking more questions. Well, what? And they're gonna add this and add that, and So it's like, I have to go to the ladies' room because they've been feeding us water and soda and no alcohol. He said because it's illegal to do that because you can't get someone drunk and then try to sell them a timeshare. And I noted that at the last place, the Villa del Palmar, they were offering people alcohol while they were listening to doing the presentation. And I noted that, and I was like, wow. So anyways, so I went to the ladies' room, came back, and I was going to say to Jack, we'd been there about a half hour, and I was going to say to Jack, listen, you know what, if this doesn't make any sense to you, if you are not feeling this, because this is what happened with the first timeshare that we bought. He sat there like this, and he's like, yes, I'm buying. Okay. So I said, if you're not feeling this, I was going to say that when I got back to the bathroom. Let's just, he's going to be fine with it, let's just go. And he would have been. I get back from the bathroom. He has swindled Jack and made this crazy deal with this guy somehow, some way. Okay, so yes, we bought another timeshare. I'm not going to go into the details. It was actually less than the timeshare we bought from RCI. Super cheap. A lot better benefits. It was a no-brainer. Because of how we travel, and now Jack has a job, we're going to have this paid off within a year, for sure, because it's so cheap. Anyways, I'm just not going to get into it. But yes, we did buy. So I asked, and I'm just really excited. So I asked him, because we've stayed at the resort before, and I said, well, we're here for another week. Can we have a day pass? Can we come back to the Mayan Palace and come and, spend the day? Because it's a beautiful, beautiful resort. Their pools are just phenomenal. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just, So he arranged, we're going to go on Tuesday, and we're going to stay at the resort. So, of course, we get a taxi ride back. It's about at least a 45 minute ride to our hotel. The traffic was horrendous, so it took us well over an hour to get here. So, of course, they pull up. The taxi driver pulls up right in front of the hotel. The people at the hotel know. They know once you pull up with one of these, they know where these taxi drivers are from, so they know. Whatever, right? So we, go back into the hotel. We're just like walking in, whatever, like not talking to anybody. Here comes Lorenzo, our concierge. Oh, where you been? What have you been? It's none of his business. Where you been? What are you doing? I was like, really? You need to ask, Jack's like, we've been out shopping. This is what we did the day before.
And Jack doesn't lie.
And Jack doesn't lie. We've been out shopping.
Jack was fed up.
Yeah, it gets a little bit, it's none of his business where we were. And rather than saying, you know what, it's really none of your business where I've been, or, you know what, I bought a timeshare and it wasn't from you. We've been out shopping, whatever.
Shopping for a timeshare.
So, yeah. So today's Mother's Day, and I talked to my daughters first thing this morning, and I left a message for my mom. I didn't get to talk to her. And Jack sleeps late, so I got up and went in the pool for a while, and I said, oh, I want to go on the beach. So I went on the beach, and I went and swam in the ocean for a while. I came back, and Jack was just waking up. So we went back in the ocean, and he got to use a sailboat. Yeah, a small one-person, two-person sailboat. So he got to use, I videotaped it, which I will put part of it on YouTube. So he got to use a sailboat, and he was out there sailing for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I videotaped 35 minutes, so it was longer than that because I had to go get the camera. And so he had a great time out there, and I was videotaping. And so we come back in, and we get in the pool, and Jack gets out of the pool, and so here comes Lorenzo. So what'd you do yesterday? I'm in the pool, and he's talking to me. What'd you do yesterday? He wanted to confirm that my story was the same as Jack's. I'm like thinking to myself, really? Okay, it's enough. I said, we went shopping. What are you doing tonight? I said, we're making dinner and hanging out, and we'll probably go back in the pool because they're open till 10. He said, oh. And so, because we're going to the Mayan Palace, which is in Playa del Carmen, or almost in Playa del Carmen, which is like a long ways from here, we were thinking, our resort the Royal Resorts have different resorts. And the closest resort is Playa del Carmen, is the Royal Hacienda. So we thought if we could take the shuttle for free, which we can get a free shuttle, to go to the Royal Hacienda, get off the shuttle, kind of like go in, come back out, take a taxi to the Mayan Palace, hang out at the Mayan Palace for the day, and then maybe only have to take one taxi ride back. Because it would be really expensive to take a taxi ride, like a 45 to 50 minute taxi ride. It would be really expensive. So anyways, I asked him, I said, you know, we went to the Sands, which is the Royal Sands. And he said, how did you like that? And I said, you know, it's supposed to have the second or third, I don't know, largest pool in Mexico.
In Cancun.
In Cancun. I'm like, yeah, so it was a big pool. Whatever. And he goes, how about the beach? I said, oh yeah, the waves were wonderful. Our beach is calm. You walk right out and you're knee deep for quite a ways, and then, you know, it gets a little deeper, but it's really calm. There's waves when boats come by. It's like a lake almost. Only it's the ocean. And so at the Sands, the waves are big. I love big, and they smash you when you're coming. It's so much fun. However, to get to the beach, you have these like sand dunes that are just like, and you gotta trudge down and down and down, like a couple levels. And then to get out of the water, you gotta like trudge back up through these, it's awful. And I said, you know, I love the waves, but it wasn't worth it. It just wasn't, I won't go back there. It just, you know, it's a big pool, so what? And it's big waves, but getting into it is horrible. So I said, oh, how about, you know, the Royal Hacienda? Can we take a shuttle there? He said, no, we don't have a shuttle there because it's too far. Only if you do a presentation. And he's been bugging us to do a presentation here. We are such suckers for free stuff. So, by the way, yesterday we bought and we got $300 cash. I know it doesn't compare, but we did get $300 cash, okay? That's all I'm saying. So Lorenzo offers us a free massage on the beach for 2 of us. And the Royal Hacienda is supposed to be the biggest of the royal resorts, and it has hot tubs, and it's a beautiful resort. We can spend the whole day there. And I said, all right, Lorenzo, I said, you know, I don't want I don't want to be pulled any, you know, I want 90 minutes and that's it. And he says, it is, because he said, you would come back to me if I lied to you and said that it was any big deal, or, you know, oh yeah, it's only going to be in, because all those other guys, we'll never see them again, right? He said, if I told you it was anything different, you would come back to me and you would, you know, I have to see you the next day. And I thought, you're right. Okay. So anyways, Tuesday, we figured out we're going to take the bus on. We're going to do something about the buses. Take the bus as far as we can to Playa del Carmen, and then from there, we're going to take a taxi to the Mayan Palace and spend that for the day, and then come back like late at night or something. We'll bring food with us. Then Wednesday, we're going to take the shuttle from here. We're going to do this timeshare tour. We're going to take the shuttle from here to the Royal Hacienda, spend the day, do the tour, and I'm going to tell you something. From the time I'm done eating breakfast, 90 minutes, I'm going to get up and literally walk out of that building, because I have nothing to lose. All I have to lose is he offered us 2 free massages. If I get them, wonderful. If I don't get them, I could care less. So at 90 minutes, if I get up and walk out and they said, oh, you were not done the presentation, so you don't get your free gift, I don't care. I'm going to spend the day at the Royal Hacienda, where it's supposed to be beautiful. And if I get my massages, I get them. If I don't care. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to rip Lorenzo up one side, down the other. Basically, is what's going to happen. So I'm having a feeling they're not going to be rude or anything. But I'm prepared if they are. They're going to deal with me because I know what I'm doing. Anyways, okay, so that's been, we're crazy. That's been our week. It's been really awesome. We're going to spend more time on the beach. Tomorrow we have nothing. Tomorrow's Monday. We have nothing going on tomorrow. We're going to spend probably most of the day on the beach. I don't know, I'm nice and tanned here. I'm getting red. I wore my sunscreen. I built up a nice tan, but I think I'm a little red. Didn't wear sunscreen today. Spent a lot of time in the ocean. Had a wonderful time. I have been scrapbooking since I've been here because I brought some stuff with me that I got at the convention before I left. So let me just quickly finish this video by showing you, we did the Smash book at the convention. I took a class because I had so much free money that I took a class, and it was called a smashing year, and you're supposed to do like every month. And the minute I saw everything in the paper, in the book, I said, nope, this is going to be my book that I take to Mexico, and I'm going to keep all my logs in here, my food that I eat, you know, all the things. It's going to be my journal. I'm going to keep all my receipts and everything else. So this is basically what I've been doing. So this is my first page. It has my airfare tickets in it, and then basically about our travel and how that went, how our flight went, which part of it was a fiasco, but that's okay. And then my receipts from different places. Oh, paper's falling out. And then another pocket for some more notes. And then I'm writing down basically, you know, every day what we have for meals, which will be fun to look back on. And then another page of different, you know, journal tags that I'm making notes on. Another page, again, this is going to be, what we're going to do is we've taken pictures of all the food that we've eaten while we're here. So this book is going to get all the pictures of all the food that we've eaten. We're funny that way. Some more journaling. And then I think I haven't done anything else. The only other pages that I did in this book were the pages that I did in the class that I pre-did. So anyways, basically I'm trying to keep as much journaling stuff going on every day in this book. And that's how I decorated the front of it. Hope that you can see that. It's kind of cute. So then when I was at CKC, one of the free things that I was able to pick from was this really cool scrapbook album. Here's the, do I have, is this the one? No. Hold on. This is it is a vacation one. And I had bought a lot of stickers and stuff. Of course, I don't have the instruction thing. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is called Our Many Adventures Mini, and it came with an 8 3/4 by 10 chipboard mini album that I've actually covered the front with. That's what I did on the front, and then I did Mexico on the side. The extra stickers and stuff were things that I had. The flowers came with the kit. Some of the paper came with the kit. Some of the paper, the letters came with the kit. Some of the paper was paper that I had. And what I just did tonight was I actually just filled every page with just the background paper. So now all I have to do is I want to cover this part in the back. So now all I have to do is put in my photo mats, in my stickers and my decorations. So I've picked out all my papers and done all that. So anyways, I don't need to show you all that. So that's what that's going to be, and that's going to be just our pictures that we've taken in general. So I am scrapbooking while I'm here, which is so much fun. So I dedicate time every day to especially do the Smash Book journal thing, and decorate it, and then I take time to do that. So I've done, you know, again tonight I just picked out all the pages. So I'm going to start making the photo mats and decorating the paper. So when we get home, all I have to do is print the pictures and put them in the book. And I will have my first completed Mexico book and my first completed journal for a trip. So this is going to be something that I am going to do for every trip from now on. I will have a journal book, whether it's a Smash album or just a journal book that I'm going to do journaling in. And then when I get home, you know how you get home and you take brochures from here and there and places that you go? I'm not going to I have boxes of brochures. Now, from now on, everything will be in the book and ready by the time I get home. And I will have either a chipboard album, or I have tons of albums. So I'll either bring an album with me with some paper, and I will prepare the album while I'm on vacation. And then when I get home, all I'll have to do is throw the pictures in and I'm done. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. There's no scrapbooking stuff here. I didn't bring any scissors, and I was initially like just ripping the paper, and because I couldn't bring any. I didn't think I could bring any scissors on the plane, but I brought some punches and stuff. So I asked the hotel, "Do you have any scissors?" And they said, "We have kitchen scissors." So that's what I'm using to cut my paper. I use a ruler to measure it, and cutting it, whatever. I don't have my cutter. It doesn't matter. It's more fun that way. So anyways, I'm going to cue Jack to come over here and shut the video off because I am at the end of my video. I'll do something with my tablet to get it working, but I will post this video when I get home because I can't post it now. And thanks for watching, everyone, and I will post more videos before we leave. Hola from Mexico. Bye-bye.